Sister Wives star Tony Padron looks promising this season when it comes to raising eyebrows, turning heads, and yes, dropping jaws on the TLC series. His mother-in-law, Christine Brown, was the first to forewarn fans on what to expect from the father of three. And it looks like she was spot on with her observations. Sister Wives. Who needs Cody Brown when Tony Padron is here? Tony Padron appears to be the polar opposite of his wife's father, Cody Brown. With Tony and Mykelti Brown Padron having 3 kids under the age of 2, they are busy parents. Veteran viewers of the Sister Wives series got to see firsthand the amount of time Cody put in as a hands-on father to his kids. It didn't appear as if he spent too much time with them at all. But in more recent years, the original 3 co-wives spoke out about his lack of help when it was time for the child care duties of a parent. Christine told the story about how she had to work late, and Cody refused to put their kids to bed in her place. Then there's Tony Padron, who stayed home with his 3 children, while Mykelti went off to Europe with her family. He not only sincerely wished her to have a good time, but upon arrival home, Tony gushed over his wife. This is not the type of scene that fans witnessed from the Sister Wives patriarch. Tony turns out to be a gusher. Tony Padron couldn't praise his wife enough upon her arrival home from that family trip. Sure, Tony's mom and sisters helped out while she was gone, but he was there the entire time with his kids, so his wife could enjoy herself. When she returned, he was happy to have her home. But not because there was too much work with her gone. No, it's because he genuinely missed spending time with Mykelti. For the Sister Wives fans, it's hard to imagine Cody ever acting like that with any of his wives, except for maybe Robin Brown. When the majority of his kids were as young as Tony's kids, the wives reported very little hands-on with daily childcare tasks from Cody Brown. During season 18, at one point, he is watching the kids for Robin. This is what he said when Mary Brown called him on their 32nd anniversary and suggested they get together. He had to ask Robin first because he was watching their children. So he now does this for his last wife left, but he handed off the child care of the other kids to his first 3 wives. Then when you compare this to Tony Padron, he is playing with his 2-year-old daughter, or the twins, in recently posted photos. Mykelti praises her hubby for the terrific father that he is. She's also very protective of Tony Padron. When a fan jabbed at her husband's hair online, she tore them apart. So it looks as if this love and admiration go 2 ways for this young couple. Sister Wives, no filter. Tony Padron seems to be missing that filter, the one where you think about what you are about to say before saying it. This is one thing he has in common with Cody Brown. But they also differ in this area as far as the results of their non-filtered blurbs. Cody spurting things out before thinking about it has left many hurt feelings. Some of the things he said to his first 3 wives sounded awfully cruel to the fans. But when Tony blurts something out, it usually turns out rather funny, and no one is hurt. Although you might find some blushing in the aftermath of what he said. One of the more recent cases was when they talked into the Sister Wives cameras. At the time, they had just learned that they were having twins. After talking about the twins, Tony blurted out that he hoped they were both his. Jaws dropped and laughter ensued, especially from his wife. Tony said this in a comical way that caused Mykelti to break out in hysterical laughter. A couple of episodes back, Christine Brown described how Tony seems to talk about topics that are uncomfortable. But while Tony Padron might cause some blushing among the people he is with as he blurts something out, he doesn't hurt anyone. This is in comparison to Cody, who has said some awful things in the past about his first 3 wives. These blurbs hurt their feelings. So while Tony may get a bit risque without using a filter for his thoughts, His father-in-law said things frequently over the last few seasons that turned out as painful for his wives to hear on the TLC series. Head back to Soap Dirt for the latest buzz on Sister Wives.